Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 18 of Season 3 here at Southampton. We're waiting on the money to arrive in the bank from Borussia Dortmund for money for Mario Lemina to enable us to go out and pick up a new central midfielder. That will be happening, I very much hope, today. Considering we're ending the transfer window today. We've got Reading in a replay in the FA Cup, which is particularly frustrating, but it is what it is. And then we face Norwich in the league, the side that actually knocked us out of the other cup competition this year, the Carabao Cup, earlier on in the season. So I'd like to pick up a victory against them if I can. I believe we beat them in the league to get a little bit of revenge, but double revenge is always better than a single revenge. And Reading I'd like to knock out of the FA Cup as well. Of course, we did win the FA Cup last year, so we are current holders, and I'd like to retain if possible. I'm not sure about that orange away kit. I think playing their home kit will be fine, kit clash wise like that. I'm not able to start a full strength 11, as you can tell from all of the lack of fitness, but we should be able to still start a pretty capable team. We'll throw Buffal onto the bench. Let's also throw Rudy Classy in for Oriol Romeu. We'll throw DeAndre Yedlin in there too, and Wesley Hurt in. Ryan Bertrand can play again. And let's give Alex McCarthy a game for the first time in a while. Oh, Justin Kluivert's back from injury. That's good news. I didn't mean to put him at striker, though. That's for certain. Right, Borja, come back, please. Thank you, mate. Quincy Promes is back from injury as well. I do need to sort out my my starting lineup now that everyone is on their way back from injury, or subsequently back from injury. We missed Borja, Quincy Promes and Justin Kluivert, all for a prolonged period of time. Let's actually swap Justin Kluivert and Sims around for that. There we go. Right. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out any more, whether it's this series, the RTG that went up earlier on today, or of course the sticker book collection series that actually probably went out this morning rather than this evening. But for now, I would very much like to get myself through to the next round of the FA Cup and then sign a world-class player, if you don't mind. Reading starting the exact same lineup as they did last time around, at least as far as I can make out. So they caused me problems last time. They'll probably cause me problems again. But this time, I want to win. Well, not that I didn't want to win last time, but you know what I mean. Barrow into Bodvarsson. Oh, Bodvarsson. Bodvarsson, what a turn, was the phrase I was trying to say. And it was a very good turn, but the finish was the polar opposite. Absolutely woeful. It's tackled by Neves. Ball forward there to Justin Kluivert. Use ball prowls through that gap. Put it around the corner for Borja Mayoral. Drop the shoulder. Nicely done. Borja should be 1-0 and is. Good goal. I'm pleased with that. Good interlinking play. Good footwork from Borja Mayoral. And a slotted finish into the bottom corner. Southampton 1, Reading 0 after 17 minutes. Just poke it around the corner there, Ward-Prowse, and it was that little drop of the shoulder. Really nice turn. Comfortable. Composed finish. His second goal in the FA Cup. I think he's second top goal scorer in the Premier League too. We'll try and win him that golden boot this year if we can. James Ward-Prowse driving forward. Oh, get away from the man that was close to me there. In front of Borja Mayoral. Well, why not let fly? Oh, off the post. So very nearly 2 goals in a couple of minutes for Borja Mayoral, but the woodwork in the way. Great hit. Andrew Bacuna delivers the free kick. And Evans with the header. It was on target. Not really too much of an issue for Alex McCarthy, that. Obviously formerly of Reading in the FM series that I admittedly haven't streamed for a while, and I need to again. We've actually brought Alex McCarthy back to Reading. He's offside, so I'll chop him just because I can get away with it. Oh no, I didn't injure him, did I? Don't tell me I injured him and he had to come off. If I did, I'd feel terrible. No, I think he's alright. Oh, jeez. I was like, well, it's a free ability to just dive in with a naughty challenge. Just for a bit of fun. Very nearly completely ruined the man's career. But yeah, Alex McCarthy's not really been tested so much in this game. Oh, it's good football from Reading. Roddy Barrow drops his shoulder. Safe. Starting to create chances on a more regular occurrence now, Reading, which is slightly concerning. 3 minutes to go till half time. Wait. Justin Kluivert timed the pass right. Nope, Richards does well to go up and win the aerial challenge. Didn't quite perhaps put enough on the pass. Down the line. Oh, nicely done. Josh Sims in behind. Now, do I cross the back post or the near? I'm going to do neither. I'm going to pull it back here for Ruben Neves to take a touch and lose possession and then get caught on the counter-attack. It's exactly what I intended, obviously. Modu Barrow plays it inside there to Kelly. Gets away from DeAndre Edlin. I don't want to tuck in too much. I tucked in a little bit, and it turns out it was just enough for Bodvarsson to get through, but find the side netting only. Whew, that was too close for comfort. Andrew Bakuna on the run. Josh Sims closing him down. Kelly. Bakuna again. To Kelly again. I don't know where Bertrand's going there. He almost teleported away. And it's going to end up in him hitting the bar and not equalising. That was close, wasn't it? That was far, far too close for my liking. 10 minutes to go. The scoreline still sits at 1-0. Bertrand can't get to that. DeAndre Edlin can't get to it either, and Rackles heads wide. Oh, Ruben. That was close. Quincy Promise come on as the substitute here. DeAndre Edlin driving forward into Ward-Prowse. I was hoping DeAndre Edlin would push forward again, but he didn't. Neves to Classy. Josh Sims. Oh, nicely around the corner. Ward-Prowse turn. Find a teammate. There's Ruben Neves. There's the finish. Nicely done. Tucked away from the edge of the box. That's what he's good at. Southampton 2, Reading 0. We are going through to the next round of the FA Cup to try and retain our trophy. The fact it went to a replay in the first place was particularly frustrating, but never mind. We've been able to get the win and progression regardless, even if it took 2 games to do it. There's a full-time whistle. It was a bit of a grind, but they definitely weren't as good in that game as they were in the first, Reading. Obviously turned up in the first game with confidence they could get through. To be fair, they had more chances, but it didn't feel that way. They did hit the bar, which was, well, nervy, shall we say, to say the least. But we're through. Now, can we sell Classy between now and the game? Again, I can't remember who we got actually at the end of the month. Norwich. Can we get an offer for Classy players? I don't care about tournament prize money for the FA Cup. It's going to be like 100 grand. Offer for Ray. Ah, there you go. Look. It was less than 100 grand. Transfer for Oriol Romeu. I do. Transfer for Jordi Classy. Yes. Let's see what we can get. I shall negotiate. And we'll see what Big Sam is willing to give me. Oof. I'll ask for 15. I was going to say, what should I ask for? But we'll see what they say to 15. He's offered me 9 again. That's our final offer. Well, you were quite stingy with Lamina when I asked for 50 odd. So we'll see if they've... Well, I've not had any other offers, so my hand is kind of forced. I kind of have to, really. I have much choice there. I need the sale. I can't risk not getting the sale later down the line. Lamina sold, 38 million added to my transfer budget. Tar very much. Now, great. Now into offer 11. What's the betting I'm able to negotiate a much higher fee with Inter, and then he chooses Everton? They're going to give me 15. If he goes to Everton for 9, I will be pissed. I will be significantly annoyed. Justin Kluivert wants to play. I do need to fiddle my starting 11 actually now that Quincy Promes is back, and Justin Kluivert and a couple of others as well, including Borja Mayoral. Giedru's actually 83 rated now, but considering his effectiveness in front of goal for me, I am still going to play Borja Mayoral, although he's not fully fit right now, so he probably won't start this next game. But for the sake of the bench, I will... Oh, I want to do it that way around. There we go. For the sake of the bench, I'll put it... Or for future games, I'll put it like this for now, and then I'll just switch them around when we get to the next screen when advancing forward. But my default squad will stay as is. Do I put Quincy Promes back in at camp? Because James Ward-Prowse has had a good season. Arguably his best season so far. Where is he? James Ward-Prowse, where are you? There you are. 7 goals, 14 assists in 28 games. That's his best return to this point in the season, and we're still only in January. Can I justify taking him out? I mean, it's Quincy Promes, last year's top goal scorer, but Ward-Prowse is playing well. I don't know. Maybe Quincy Promes will have to earn his way back into the starting lineup rather than just walking straight back in. I'll bring him off the bench in this next game, and we'll see if he can actually make the difference. But I think Ward-Prowse deserves the first team spot right now. Hopefully we can get a win here against Norwich, and then we'll try and sign Milinkovic-Savic. As always, 5 at the back for Norwich, although they've got a different right back this time around. James Maddison still sat behind Oliveira and Arp, who scored a very good goal against me last time. Arp, a youngster that you guys told me, supposedly, a very good prospect in career mode. So maybe in another series we might look at him, because he was dangerous against me for Norwich. Hopefully, though, we can keep him quiet in this one. Now it's Oliveira to Mela again. We're going to come in eventually. Oh, drilled in there to Harrison Reed, who's just joined Norwich from me, and luckily for me, misses the target. If he, in his first game against us since moving, scored a goal in the opening 15 minutes, I'd have been particularly annoyed. Corner for Norwich, just before the half-hour mark. James Maddison delivers. Good one as well. I have no idea what technique Oliveira went for there. It almost looked like he tried a scorpion kick. Right, Hanley and Tribal linking up, and the shot was blocked. Was it out for another corner? No, it genuinely was just that bad. I'm yet to have an opportunity, personally, so I can't really be too critical of Norwich. They've been the better team, but hopefully their inaccuracy and inability in front of goal will continue, and it will offer us the opportunity to catch them on the counter, or just grow in confidence in the game if I can actually start passing to my own teammates. And fingers crossed, get myself in front. But again, I'm on the back foot here. Justin Kluivert and Stiepermann in the battle. Harrison Reed driving around the outside there. Saw him coming centrally. Goal. They deserve that. They deserve that. I can't deny them it. And Norwich 1-0 up after 33 minutes. Kluivert, Ward-Prowse is there. Jeju around the corner. Spin. Jeju. Accelerate. Finish. Oh, good lad. I wasn't sure on his left foot whether that was going to go in or not. Or even go on target, to be fair. I forced myself so far wide with that touch there. And that one there. But, keeps. Keeper. That's the sort of goal that Anana would have conceded a couple of seasons ago, and I would have been furious about. As it happens, delighted. 1-1. Romeu out wide there to Richarlison. Nicely done. Go back to Romeu. Through the gap to Jeju. Good build-up play. Will it lead to anything? Ruben Neves still coming forward. That's Justin Kluivert. I've not really got the angle for the shot. Have I? I'll try it. Considering their keeper was terrible at the near post earlier on, it was worth an effort, but unfortunately not able to give us the lead before half-time. We are getting better and more threatening as the game goes on here. That being said, here come Norwich again. Cedric out of position slightly. Stiepermann turns inside. Well, read by Kieran Tierney. You could see him step into that as they went to play the pass. Turn and get away from the defender, please, Jeju. Good lad. Actually look for Richarlison here. But he ran straight into the back of the defender and not after the ball. Ward-Prowse out here to Tierney. Richarlison's made the run. I just needed to time it before he ran offside. Oh, nice turn. And pull it back. Jeju was there waiting. Eventually takes the touch. Why did he take so long to react to the ball? He's like, go on in, and wouldn't actually come towards it. Ward-Prowse with the delivery. That's a good cross. Up we go. Oriol Romeu can't win the header. Richarlison brings it down. Cross comes in at second attempt. Can't win the header again, but it'll drop to Ruben Neves. That was a shot that cannoned back off the Norwich man. We'll go up for my throw. We build, now that the defence aren't quite so compact back there. Jeju. Oh, acceleration. Great tackle by Franke. Look through there for Ward-Prowse. Oh, we'll reach him. Oh, well wide. Terrible effort. You can come off. I mean, it's not really his fault in that situation, but I did say I wanted to give Quincy Promes a run out, so we will do that. And we'll bring Buffalo on the right-hand side as well. Should hopefully give us enough firepower to win the game. Trying to out-muscle him here with Tierney. Can't. Got him matched for pace, though, at least. Tribal intercepted by Richarlison. I just pinged that forward centrally, actually. Flick it on. Have a yawn. Play it over the top. And Justin Kluivert. Not Justin Kluivert. He's gone off. It's Sofiane Buffal. Oh, get it under control. Oh, finish. I like that, Sofiane. I like that very much. His touch was terrible. It was bouncing very awkwardly in front of him. But he's managed to get his leg up and wrapped over the top of it so he can get it down into the ground. That touch there is awful, but that technique, really nice. Sofiane Buffal scores again. He's on a good run of goals right now. At Southampton 2, Norwich 1. We've turned it around. 23 to go. Quincy Promes. Little drop of the shoulder. Lay that in front of Ruben Neves. CB Fowl's itching to make that move again, but I'm actually going to go to Jeju here. Then spin and score a third. Oh, the prophecy comes true. 3-1 Southampton. 2 goals in quick succession. 2 in 5 minutes. That's game over. Sorry, Norwich. You've been good, but you didn't make your pressure pay in the first half, only scoring 1 when you should have scored multiple. We've gone and scored multiple. Sorry, lads. Game over. I win this one. Jeju. Promise. Romeu. I see the runner Buffal on the far side. Didn't quite play it as and when I should have. But, oh, so we've still got possession. We don't need possession anymore because the final whistle's gone. A 3-1 win against Norwich. I was genuinely concerned in that first half that they were going to dominate me, but they didn't. In the end, their only shot on target was the one they scored from. They could have been 2 or 3 goals up by the time that first goal went in. Chelsea win by 1-0. Man United yet to play against Swansea. Brighton beat Stoke. Spurs draw and drop points, which is good for us. West Brom and Everton draw 2 apiece as well. I'm not sure what Manchester City have done. I'm going to try and keep an eye on that if I can. Oh, great. We've got Norwich in the FA Cup. Wonderful. Absolutely superb. Wonderful. Amazing. Great. Oh, well. Norwich to play again then in the next episode. We'll play Norwich and Manchester City. Speak of the devil. But now, actually, I'm going to wait until I get that Jordi Classy money in before I make any definitive moves. I'm going to need that Jordi Classy money and the wage budget freed up by his departure as well. But we will be progressing further forward towards transfer deadline day. Might as well keep this as one highlight rather than cutting it. And we'll just advance. The sooner Jordi Classy goes, the sooner someone else can come in. Go away, Jordi. No! Oh, hang on. That might just be because he's signed with someone else. Don't say talks broken down with Inter. Jordi Classy sold. Please, please, please have gone to Inter Milan. Yes! Ha ha! Right, we get... Oh, I nearly lost out about £6 million there because I was too quick to sell to Everton. Right then, we have 76 million available to us and 130-odd thousand pounds in the wage budget. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, come to Papa. 63.5 million pounds his valuation. Please don't want too much money. Is there anyone I'd swap? I don't think so. Transfer fee. I can't afford too much over his valuation. I'll offer his valuation and see what they say. What about his valuation? 90? I can't afford that! Don't do this to me! Counter. Propose new thing. 68. Well, this is going to get fiddly, isn't it? 68 plus 20% sell-on clause. Please, please. 77.6. All right, we're getting somewhere. There's definitely some room for negotiation here. I'm going to say 72, and I'm hoping they're going to accept it. Oh, 75.4. I can afford that, and I should be able to afford his wages. Go on! Right, please don't be too greedy. Please just accept the contract. Oh, please don't want too much. Squad roll. Crucial, fam. You are coming in 89 rated, by far my highest rated player. You can sign for 5 years, please. I want to commit your future to the club. Thank you very much. They don't want a release clause even. 140 grand. I can't quite afford that. Oh, shit the bed. Right. Right. Remove bonus. Edit. Oh, no. Okay, I'll give you $1 million. Don't tell me it's going to fall through at contract stage. And then I can offer you 125 grand a week. Please accept that. He wants 150 grand a week. I can't quite afford it. I can't quite afford it. Okay. Oh, no, edit. Oh, I'm getting nervy now. Can I afford this? Oh, I can't. Okay. About 1.3 and then 122. Please. Stop it! Okay, I'm going to take the signing bonus off completely and just offer him a shit ton of money a week. I can afford that, can I? Okay. How about 165 grand a week? Just sign it. Oh, I still can't afford that. Oh, God. Jesus. Fucking. Oh, shit. No. Come on. I can't afford to give you much of a bonus. Shit. I'm getting really nervous now that I'm not going to be able to get this deal done. And I am so desperate to get him in. 161.62. It's all I can afford. Sign it. No! You don't need time to consider it. Just sign on the dotted line, mate. Please. Don't take so long to decide that I'm going to end up having to sign someone else. I don't want someone else. I want you. Oh, I sound like a needy bloke in the friend zone, don't I? Oh, come on. I don't know why I advanced there. I had an email. Yes! He signed the dotted line. Milinkovic-Savic is a Southampton player. By far my biggest transfer dealing of this save, all told. Oh, praise the Lord, he signed the bloody contract. Jesus wept. That got nervy. I was proper sweating there for a minute. Milinkovic-Savic into the starting lineup and Henri Romain onto the bench. 89 rated. Oh, we did it. 55% of the vote, I think it was in the end, just for the one guy in the transfer vote. So that's why we went for Milinkovic-Savic. We'll have a look at top deals later. We'll obviously round up the window as we get to just 1 hour left. I'm not looking to sell anyone else. I need the squad depth for the Champions League, but my God. That was heart-pounding. Really, really nervy, but we were able to get it done in the end, and I spent pretty much every single penny I had left to get that deal done. Can't quite believe we were actually able to do it in the end. I genuinely thought we were going to lose out for a moment. £390 million spent so far on transfer deadline day. Arsenal have signed Regioni for £23.7 million. £452 million spent now. Is that going to go up again? It is not. Right. So, in the window, where's Arsenal? You'll be the first ones, won't you? Yes. Arsenal. Davies in and Regioni in, as we saw a moment ago. Villa, Hurricane and El Hamadi out. Carvalho out at Bournemouth. In at Brighton, Van Ginkel, Messina and Allen with Durham and Achanak going out. Pope, Heaton and Henriks going out of Burnley. Selling 2 keepers. That's questionable. Azpilicueta and Van Ginkel out at Chelsea. Palace have signed Silva and Ito and have sold Zaha and Schlupp. Nothing done by Everton. Only Robert in at Leicester. Talisca in at Liverpool. Bogdan out. Shaw in at Manchester City with Danilo going out. Fornals in and Henriks in at Man United with Elvedi going out. Sanchez and Juncker in at Newcastle with Mbemba, Manquillo and Mitrovic going out. Silva and Garba in at Norwich with Thompson going out. Milinkovic-Savic in at Southampton with Lemina and Classy going out. Schmelzer in at Tottenham, interestingly. Ulreich in at Stoke with Tiziev going out. Donsa in at Swansea. Vanderlei in at West Brom. And Joaquin or Angel Correa going to West Ham. I'm not sure which. The biggest deals of the window. Wilfried Zaha to Villarreal for 47.4. Milinkovic-Savic to me for 75.4 and Talisca to Liverpool for 86.2, which is a huge deal. Have a quick look at the transfer history. It was Angel Correa going to West Ham. That's a massive deal. Right, keep an eye on the date on the left. So Talisca was January. We're looking for 2020 basically. Milinkovic-Savic is the Wilfried Zaha one. Correa, Lemina, Gomez to Leverkusen. Bertrand Traore to Napoli for 41.3 million. That's a big move. Any other 2020s? Jose Gaia to Sporting Lisbon for 34.1. The left back from Mönchengladbach. So he's moving about in this save. Fornals to Man United, as we saw. Marcelo to AC Milan for 28.2. I signed him at Roma, and you guys were like, "Oh, he's too old." Well, clearly AC Milan think he's still good enough in the 3rd season, as did I at Roma. Or was it the 2nd season at Roma? Might be the 3rd. I can't remember how many seasons I did at Roma off the top of my head. Dembélé out from Hoffenheim to Bayern. Luke Shaw from AC Milan to Manchester City. That's why Marcelo's gone to AC Milan. Any other 2020s? No. Right, that is the end of the transfer window. Tomorrow will be FA Cup against Norwich, Manchester City and a squad report. And then we will crack on with the league season. One thing I do want to do, though, I don't want the New Zealand international manager's job, do I? Just leave me alone. Ryan Bertrand still wants to leave. I can't afford to let you go at the moment, Ryan. I apologise. I want to see what the league table looks like after that win against Norwich. Are we closer to perhaps the top of the table? We're still third, and we're 2 points off top. Spurs and Liverpool, Burnley have dropped all the way down to 7th, but they're only still 2 points behind me. It's still Everton on 35 points, 6 points off top. It's still a 9-way fight for the title. Manchester City now 3 points from safety. They're closing the gap, inching their way safe. But will they do it in time? Probably. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. My wire's caught around my chair. And I will see you next time.